everyone, and welcome to day 4 of the Koreadathon. So I'm not gonna lie, it is getting later in the week and I am more and more tired, and this daily vlogging thing, although fun, is kind of hectic. So I'm just gonna do like a short video today, just a quick mukbang. I didn't even realize until now that that's a Korean thing. I'm literally just eating my leftovers from yesterday's meal, plus like this salad that I made. So nothing fancy, and I won't show you, but I don't know if I want to continue doing the videos. I mean, I might, or maybe I'll just do like one weekend wrap up one. I also have another recent reads that I could just edit and put up in place of. I don't know. It's not like anyone really cares about these vlogs. It's really just me like wanting to finish, or I guess like stay true to my word and accomplish the task. But it's so tiring. It takes a lot of time, and I literally only have like a few hours before I sleep every night. But I'll at least do like a wrap up once I finally finish the book. Because like yesterday I didn't even read. So I'm currently 4 chapters into my book and it's like day 4 of the readathon. So yeah, I feel like I should prioritize reading a bit more. All right, anyways, in today's video, I want to talk about 2 things quickly. Since I have no updates on my book, I was thinking I'll talk about a recent read, and then I also thought I would quickly tell you my thoughts on It's Okay to Not Be Okay. But without further ado, let me begin my meal. Recently, I read I'll Be the One by, one second, by Lila Lee. So I know that some people are reading this book for the Koreadathon. I haven't seen it on too many people's TBRs, to be honest, but definitely like on Twitter, some people I've seen are reading this. And I'd first heard about it on Nikki's channel. I was pretty excited to read it for a few reasons. One, I knew it would be like a kind of lighter, I don't want to say fluffy, but like a lighter read. So I knew that it'd make for a good audiobook. 2, I knew that because it was in the world of K-pop and like dancing and singing, that I'm sure I would have liked it just for the references alone. So I wasn't too concerned about whether or not it'd be a good story. And then lastly, I always find if I have like a bingeable audiobook that it's a great motivation for me to like go walking. And so all of last week I would like go for these 1 to 2 hour walks and listen to the audiobook, and it was great because I was getting my exercise in. This week kind of sucks because I haven't been doing that, but anyways. So the book is about this girl who is overweight and wants to be a K-pop star, and her parents are Korean, so she obviously struggles because the beauty standards don't accept her for being fat, and her mom doesn't really support her dream because of that. It's about her choosing to join this competition, kind of like American Idol but for a K-pop star, and just like trying to prove to the world that you can do it even if you're fat, and like defy beauty standards, etc., etc. We stand. In terms of like, did I like it or not? The things that stood out to me was I just obviously liked all the references to K-pop. Surprisingly, there weren't too many very recent K-pop stuff because I listened when I was in undergrad, so that would have been like 2009 to 2013. I know the people who were big then, and then the current ones I know like only if they're super big. I was honestly surprised, but like I actually did know most of the references. Like they reference Epic High, unless Epic High has since made a great comeback. I thought it was kind of random. They made reference to Ailey a lot, which I was like, I also was surprised, but it was just so fun because I knew what she was thinking, or like I knew what the main character was thinking of because I knew the people she was referring to. And then after I read the book, like I went back and listened to some of Ailey's old stuff, and it was a nice walk down memory lane, so that was fun. But yeah, I definitely thought the K-pop aspect was like the coolest part of the book. And if you are a K-pop fan, I definitely think you will enjoy the book to some degree. In terms of like the actual story and characterization and all that, I thought it was okay. I think it'd be better for someone younger than me. If I was in high school, I think I definitely would have liked the book more. It's predictable. It's not, I don't know, it's not like I have a complaint. It's just that like it could be better, and it reads very young. And then the final thing was, I was so on board for like, you know, trying to fight the fat shaming thing. But to be honest, reading it, it kind of felt like that was all this person stood for. And like, I totally get it. It just didn't feel, they just kept like blatantly telling us that this girl is against fat shaming, and I just felt like it could have been done in a more nuanced way, or it could have been done just like more creatively maybe. It was too direct an approach, and like a little too preachy. Not too preachy, like it's just a little too like, I'm holding your hand and showing you how this girl is fighting fat shaming. Honestly, if you read the back, like the blurb, I think you'll know exactly what you're getting into, and you can decide for yourself if it's good or not. Would I recommend it to people? Probably not, unless you're into K-pop and like in high school, but it's a solid read. Yeah. Okay. If I'm being really honest, like if you're gonna go for a Korean girl in LA as an aesthetic to read about, I prefer Maureen Gu's books. So that was that on that. I'll keep my thoughts on It's Okay to Not Be Okay brief, but the things I want to say. I still love Kim Soo Hyun, and he is incredible in the drama, so highly recommend for him alone. I like our female protagonist, and I am intrigued by our female protagonist, but given her condition, I find it very difficult to think that she can ever, and I don't know if this is a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say it, but I just like don't really see the future of where this romance is going to go based on what I know about her. Yeah, that's very vague, but I guess I just don't really see the potential for this drama to have a cute romance. So far, the portrayal of mental health has been really interesting. I like love that it kind of shows Kim Soo Hyun and his relationship with his brother and as a caregiver, and I'm all about that. Like I love watching caregivers and like getting into caregiver burnout and stress and stuff. Like I love people who have an interesting dynamic at home and have all these strange responsibilities that other people don't see, and they're not complaining about it. They're just like working through life and kind of rolling with the punches, and I really appreciated that whole relationship. And just in general, like I think mental health and the stigma around mental health is just really interesting. So, and then finally, I just really liked like how creative the drama was in terms of how it chooses to shoot things. My only issue with that was that sometimes it was so metaphorical that I was just very confused. Like, is this magic happening, or maybe I wasn't paying close attention? Like knowing now that it's not magic helped me a little bit. But in talking actually to a few people who've watched the drama, they also were confused for the first episode at least. So I feel like some questions get answered maybe in episode 2 or 3. But other than that, I thought it was like a solid drama. I won't lie, I felt like it dragged a little in the middle, but that's just like a me and all K-drama type thing, not a this drama in particular. I just find K-drama episodes are so long, and like as much as I love a cool aesthetic shot of somebody's backpack or like their shoes as they're walking somewhere, or just like they do so many shots of ambiance slash maybe it's product placement now that I'm saying it out loud, but I just sometimes I'm like, can we just get on with it, you know? Like it's like so slice of lifey sometimes, but that's something that I struggle with in general with all K-dramas. So if you otherwise enjoy K-dramas in that style, I don't think it'll be an issue. I feel like I've spoken enough, so let's just wrap it up there, and I guess we'll find out if I do tomorrow's vlog or not, and hopefully that lets me actually finish the book so I can do a wrap up of my one read for this readathon. All right, bye.